Hello and good evening, everyone. I'm Ravi Bajwal from ABC7 Eyewitness News in Chicago, and I am delighted to welcome you to this year's annual benefit for LIFT, the LIFT Holiday Benefit of 2020. You are truly in for a treat this evening. Now, you know, we have viewers just like you from all around the world, all through the United States and India as well, tuning in here. The international community of supporters for LIFT is truly an amazing thing, and one reason why I love this organization so much. As you know, LIFT is a very important nonprofit, especially to me. As a boy growing up in Canada to Indian immigrant parents who had just were first generation, being Indian and the Indian culture and thinking things through as an Indian and understanding and knowing something about that country was incredibly important to me and remains to this day. So through LIFT, it's an opportunity to give back to India a little bit from this perch, and I'm just delighted to be a big part of that. And thank you for this opportunity. So folks, we are in for a great program tonight, so let me share with you a little bit of what is in store for us. First of all, Father Jamels is going to be here, and he's going to be joining us to discuss some creative ways that LIFT is making a difference in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. And if you've been following the news, you know how big an issue this has been, obviously around the world, but in India, there isn't a place that has not been harder hit more than India. And we will be talking a little bit about that with Father Jamels. We're going to be hearing from two amazing and accomplished graduates of the program, Grace and Selvin. They have news that they want to share with you, and they want to also share their gratitude in a very personal way. So stay with us for that. And my favorite part of this amazing evening is the dance performance that you're all going to be able to enjoy. The students have choreographed this themselves. They've filmed it. They have edited it. They've put it all together. It is a creative tour de force, and you're going to love it. So, without further ado, let's get on with the show.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. My name is Nicole Kaywall, and tonight I have the great privilege of serving as your host and auctioneer. Like you, I was amazed by that beautiful and visual performance. The students traveled to 3 different locations to film that for our program. Tonight, you're going to see firsthand the impact of your dollars at work for students in the LIFT program and have the opportunity to help with some important continuing needs. The goals of LIFT are to educate children, create leaders, and transform communities. We are so happy to have you with us. Thank you for tuning in. There's going to be 2 amazing opportunities to give tonight. The first will be our almost live auction, where we have 2 fantastic items up for bid. And the second will be our paddle raise, coming up a little bit later on in the evening. Folks, there's one place to go to do it all, to engage with us all throughout the night, and that is lift-foundation.org/holiday. That site again, lift-foundation.org/holiday. Right now, I want to tell you about 2 unbelievable items that we have as part of our almost live auction. The first item up for bid is an incredible 1-week trip to the Hamptons. We've extended the date so you can enjoy this trip in the fall or spring of 2021 or 2022. This amazing package includes a luxurious barn house that sleeps 10, a stipend for up to $1,000 in airfare, which should easily cover 4 round-trip tickets to Long Island. The house has a fireplace, plush beds, open air rooms, a sauna, a heated pool, and it's just 1 mile from the beach. Folks, this is your chance to enjoy everything the Hamptons has to offer: apple picking, wine tasting, beautiful homes, wonderful cuisine, deep sea fishing, and strolling around a charming town dating back to the 1600s. And it could be yours if you're the highest bidder. So head to lift-foundation.org/holiday. Again, lift-foundation.org/holiday to place your bid. You'll receive a text message letting you know when you have been outbid, so let the friendly competition begin. I want this item to be yours. Item number 1 is an unforgettable week in the Hamptons. The second item up for bid is an incredible vacation home in Ireland. This is your chance to stay in a country house set atop a hill about 4 miles outside of Killarney. It sleeps 7 to 8, and the site has a beautiful view of the McGillicuddy Reeks mountain chain. You are certain to have the time of your life. With so many wonderful places to see and so many wonderful things to do, the town of Killarney has a bustling nightlife with great restaurants and authentic pubs, so indulge and enjoy. The Killarney area also features gorgeous parks, perfect for walking, fishing, canoeing, hiking, and cycling. So if you want a relaxing week in the country or you want a fun-filled week of activities, this is certain to do it all. Travel could be extended through 2022. This sounds absolutely incredible, and it could be yours if you're the highest bidder. Item number 2 is a vacation home in Ireland. So again, folks, the bidding is now open and will remain open until 10 p.m. tonight. Head on over to lift-foundation.org/holiday to place those bids and to read even more about these incredible opportunities. These are both personal family homes of a fellow LIFT supporter, and we are most appreciative. We are certain these will be the trips of a lifetime, and you could do it all while supporting this beautiful organization. We have such a wonderful program ahead, and we are so grateful to have you with us. We are now joined by Father Jamels in Tamil Nadu, India. Father Jamels, welcome. As Ravi mentioned, the whole world right now is aching due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and we know India, just like the U.S., has been hit especially hard. How has LIFT responded?
Well, Nicole, as you know, this has been a year of uncertainty. My appreciation for our community of our faithful supporters has only been deepened. I look forward to a time when we can gather in person. I just want to say thank you for all the ways our donors have continued to reach out to our mission, even during this challenging time as we adjust to the new normal. To answer your question, we have done 2 things to keep our students safe. First is to ensure their physical safety. All except 6 students have temporarily gone back to their respective villages where the spread of COVID is less likely because of the low population density and minimum mobility. The second is for their emotional well-being. We have created a calling schedule so that each student receives a call from another student each and every day. At the end of the day, they send me reports about each and every student so that we stay connected every day. We are committed to the students for the long term. This ensures that the students do not lose hope for solid education and transformative experience during this difficult time. I'm very confident that soon they will all be back to us to resume their normal life.
That's wonderful. You know, throughout our program tonight, you're going to be learning about the incredible impact of this organization and just how it changes lives. You will meet students impacted by this work, and you will also be hearing from supporters who deeply believe in this cause. We are so grateful to all of you who make it possible. Right now, I want you to meet a longtime LIFT supporter, Hina Waichulis. Take a look.
I've been involved with LIFT for about 5 to 6 years, and my husband, Jim, just recently joined the board this past year. At the time we found LIFT, Jim and I were just starting to try to have a family of our own, and we were really trying to have a child. And God just had other plans. We just weren't able to do so, and it just wasn't in the cards for us. So it was pretty serendipitous to stumble across LIFT as an organization. This was an organization that was committed to providing children in India an education. It's a description of my roots. It just seemed too good to be true. So we got involved right away. So a couple years ago, Jim was meeting my family abroad in India, and we decided to also make a detour trip down to LIFT to meet the children that we had been supporting for quite some time. The connection was instant. I think it had been quite some time, or maybe they had never seen a supporter from the US come to them and visit them that was Indian. And so here I was, this individual that looked like them, talked like them, danced like them, and understood their culture. I remember when we were in India, we were getting ready for a function, and I had just finished putting my sari on, and Priya, one of our LIFT students, took a step back and she goes, "Oh, you look Indian." And I laughed. I said, "I would hope so. I am." The children of LIFT are just, they blow you away. You know, what we do as support, it's just the bones. We provide them the house, the structure. But it's the children of LIFT that mentor each other. They are their own family to each other. They are nurturing each other. They help out each other. They provide each other their opportunities. And they are sisters and brothers. And while we just provide them the means to do so, they are the magic. So when Jim and I left, we knew, we looked at each other, and this was a game changer for us. We knew we were going to be involved forever. I always tell Father Jamouse this: what small support we can provide is really truly a small token in comparison to what the children of LIFT give in return. We might not have kids, but we most certainly have these beautiful children at LIFT that it's an honor to be a part of their lives. And that is just as fulfilling. I know there are other students out there that are just like my father, who don't have much of opportunities, who just need a chance, some support in order to make their extraordinary dreams realized. And it feels good to be a part of something like that. I hope you have that same honor as I do to know these children of Lift, because it is truly a gift what they provide back to you. So thank you for your generosity, your support, and have a wonderful, warm, happy holiday.
Father Jamels, tonight I'm sure we're joined by longtime supporters of Lift like Hina, as well as people who are brand new to the organization. The silver lining of this moment is that we've been able to expand to a national audience. So for those learning about Lift for the first time, what is it you want them to know about the mission?
It's very simple. I would want our new people to know that when you support Lift, you are transforming lives and you are saving lives. Our Lift mission is not only to educate students, but also to create leaders and ultimately to transform our communities. We reach out to the most deserving young people with highest potential to make a difference. With the donor support, Lift creates a family environment for these highly motivated students. The donors provide the space and opportunity for the Lift staff to educate, feed, house, and clothe these students. The experiences they get at Lift creates future leaders for generations. To highlight this, I would like to give two examples. First, we have Student Parliament, where we have Prime Minister, Health Minister, Finance Minister, and so on. They meet with their team, plan and execute regularly the day-to-day activities of our residents. Even the finance is entirely managed by them. They know how much money comes in and how that money is being spent. They keep the accounts. Secondly, when they go out to perform nearly a 2-hour-long cultural program in different villages, they entirely plan, practice here, and then when they go there, they execute it to perfection. Thus, they are trained to be leaders both inside where they live and outside where they perform.
What a tremendous mission. Right now, I'm excited for you all to meet another amazing friend of Lift, Codalongo Leon. He's an Academy Award winner for scientific and technical achievement, and he's contributed in the making of films such as Spider-Man and Men in Black. He had the opportunity to travel to India and to experience Lift firsthand, and it has left a lasting impression on his heart. So let's hear from him. This is Codalongo.
Hello everyone, thank you for providing me this opportunity to share a few thoughts about Lift. I came to know about Lift through my in-laws who are parishioners in the church where Father Jamal served. When they told me about Lift and what they do, I was immediately very interested to learn more. I come from a rural environment in India. I grew up with a lot of underprivileged kids around me, but I had the luck to have wonderful parents, wonderful teachers, a lot of mentors who really helped me achieve educational as well as professional success to the point where I am today. And I'm always very keenly aware of that and wanted to give back to that community. And throughout my life, I have tried to help through other organizations, which does a good job of trying to reach out to a lot of kids, provide them basic shelter, education, and other things. But what I learned at my during my visit to Lyft at the time was that what they do is a little bit different. They try to take a small number of kids but provide them with the best possible education, best nurturing environment, and other opportunities so that they can achieve a level of success that is comparable to that of someone with a very privileged background. And I was very impressed, and we have offered our support to Lyft and all the activities that we do. When Father Jamals visited US last year, he was gracious enough to come to our house, spend a few days with us, and during the time, both me and my wife, we learned more about Lyft and what they do, and we pledged our support financially as well as in any other way we can to help Lyft with their activities. During this occasion, we would like to reiterate that support, and we wish the best of success to Lyft, the children, the core volunteers, and Father Jamals for everything that you do. Our prayers are always with you. Thank you.
What a beautiful sentiment. Thank you for sharing your experience with us. There is no doubt that gifts from individuals like you directly change the lives of students forever. And right now I want you to hear from one of those scholars. It's my pleasure to introduce to you one of the very successful Lyft graduates, 24-year-old Selvin Raja.
I am Selvin Raja, a 24-year-old Lyft graduate. It's my home. Let's go. I joined Lyft after I finished my 10th grade here through recommendation from my class teacher. My village name is Mariyadaipuram. It is placed in Tirunelveli district. Here it's a typical village. Here people are working as a BD workers, agriculture and farming and coolie workers. When I was studying my 11th grade, my father passed away. He was a fruit seller. Without Lyft, I couldn't imagine my life. I may be a fruit seller or a coolie worker. On March 23rd this year, I joined BNY Mellon International Operation as a client processor. My main responsibility is to book a trade and process the payment to the investor. I'm handling 6 to 7 funds like Sharp Capital, Gamma, Gap and Squadra. At the end of each month, I send detailed report to the fund manager. I'm both happy and proud because I was offered a job even before my graduation, that too in BNY Mellon International Operation during this corona pandemic when many corporations were downsizing. In my company, I help my colleagues too. For instance, the other day I trained 2 colleagues to join with me to learn the process and the skills required to do the job well. So right now, by my salary, I can spend some money to my family and also to my younger brother and younger sister's education also. I bought this course for my family for the additional income. I also want you to know that you have made a great investment in me by providing me with an education up to MBA, by doing my best in my job and career and help many others in similar condition as mine. You have helped not only me but through me, my brothers and sisters' education and my widowed mother's well-being. Thus, my whole family is lifted out of poverty because of your help. I don't call you my sponsor, but my friend from USA, because you have done what a friend does. A genuine concern, a generous support, and abundant encouragement to realize my potentials and possibilities. In 10 years, I want to return to my village and start business for investment management. In meantime, I will save money and learn skills and expertise and create a network of friends, helpers and mentors. I assure you, I'm doing my best to get best return on your investment. Thank you so much for enabling me to help others.
That was such a powerful story and really articulates how this organization could change the trajectory of a student's life. Father Jamels, can you tell us, how are students like Selvin selected?
Sure. At Lift, we feel no gifted student should be denied education because of poverty. So in essence, we seek out these gifted students who live at the poverty level, which we define as a family having less than $2 in income per person per day. Also, the student needs to be academically strong and is interested in studying, because the curriculum is rigorous and takes dedication.
So I wanted to ask you, even though you serve both genders, there's a particular emphasis of yours on educating women. Can you tell us about the importance of women on a society and how their education can really shape and shift a culture?
Well, I'm glad you asked this question. There are two reasons why we do this. First is more specific to India. If the family has a boy and a girl, and because of poverty they could educate only one, it is more than most likely they will educate the boy and leave the girl out to do the household work. So if I take the boy, then the family has less incentive to educate the girl. Instead, if you take the girl, then the family will find a way to ensure that the boy is educated as much as the girl is. Thus, by taking more girls, I'm ensuring that both become educated and developed. Second, it is a universal truth rather than being specific to India. Many studies have shown educating a girl is equivalent to educating 3 or 4 boys in terms of impact it has on future generation. Mothers typically spend far more time with their children, and as a consequence, the education of girls is 3 or 4 times more impactful.
Thank you, Father Jamels. Well, the next Lift supporter we are going to hear from definitely knows the value of education. From the Wharton School of Business, this is Bernadette Burt.
Hi, everyone. I'm Bernadette Burt, and I'm proud to say that I'm a friend of Father Jamels James and a very proud supporter of Lift. I met Jamels about 15 years ago as he was applying to graduate school. Alumni and students of the Kellogg School were so supportive of the work that he was doing for Lift and his vision for the future that they rallied behind him and supported him through their professional expertise as fundraisers, as friend raisers, and as supporters of the programs. Jamel's vision of what Lift could be inspired so many of us. His classmates in the Kellogg MBA program, alumni of the program, friends at Old St. Pat's, in the business community, people around the world are all inspired by the vision Jamel's has had for Lift. The program impacts not just the student while they're going through the program, it impacts their family, it impacts their community, and we don't know what the impact will be for generations to come, but we know it's making a huge difference. I'm inspired by the work of Lift because of the opportunity for transformation of the lives of children. It's really amazing to see that no matter the circumstance that we're born into, education can change everything. I'm a big supporter of the work of LIFT, and I hope that as we go into this holiday season, you'll find it in your heart to support LIFT, because the impact is not just with the child, not just their family, not just their community, but generation after generation will be impacted by the work of LIFT. I hope you have a great evening. Happy holidays.
So Father Jamels, it's obvious what the value of an education can do for your students. So can you tell us, how much does it cost to educate, feed, and clothe a student for 1 year?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. A little goes a long way at LIFT. It costs about $1,500 an average per person for a year. It provides them with meals, clothing, housing, education, talent development, and leadership training programs, which enhances the abilities and opportunities in life.
Thank you so much, Father Jamels. You are such a force behind this organization, and it's incredible to see just how far a donation can go. I have to ask, what would you say are your most pressing needs right now?
Our immediate efforts are turning towards creating a virtual classroom for our students. As I mentioned, most of them are quarantined in their villages temporarily. We don't want them to lose hope, and we don't want their education to slip away either. So our biggest need is to provide them with tablets, accessories, and Wi-Fi connections so that they could attend classes virtually. These will become their most vital lifeline for their education.
If you enter into LIFT, your life will be changed in a positive way. I have two elder brothers. I am the last one. We have only one property. Actually, it's a rainy house. In rainy season, we are not able to stay there because all the water enters into my house. My parents decided that, okay, let's let her continue till 12th grade and let's send her away for work like fully work or daily work. But I had a passion to study and achieve in my life. If you enter into LIFT, there's a guarantee that you can come up in life. No worry, no fear. Once I had completed my 7th grade, I entered into LIFT. They started to speak in English. Honestly saying, listening English was new to me because in my village when I was studying till 7th grade, they taught English in Tamil. So I find it really difficult to learn English at that time. I entered into master's degree in English, and that too with the help of God's grace and LIFT family. I was the topper, and after completing my master's degree in English, I just wanted to know about myself and just wanted to heal people around me who are like me. So I pursued my studies in counseling and psychotherapy. After that, I went to study Bachelor of Education so that I will be qualified as a teacher, and upcoming this May I will be finishing my Bachelor of Education. And currently I am working as a teacher in Namma Global Schools. They feel proud and happy to have me because I have completed 2 master's degree and Bachelor of Education. and they requested me to teach there. I am an English teacher and I teach English for grade 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and I provide counseling services also for all the students in my school, around 300 students, and I teach English for 90 to 100 students. My father passed away 3 years back, so my mother got money from the money lenders, and also she was suffering a lot to pay them back. So I got a good job there in Namavuru Global Schools, and I was provided a good salary over there. And with that salary, I was able to help my mom to give the money back to the money lenders, and she's very happy now. I'm happy that I got married with Jerome.
Last week I was having a conversation with Father Jamil. He has been a support for 15 years, and he has also provided an education. And I'm so thankful because she is a woman right now because of Lift.
Yeah, Lift is a place where we can develop all our knowledge and skills. I can say that if you enter into Lift, you can talk in English well, and you can receive the real love. It's important in our life because I have received the real love from my brothers, sisters, and Father Jamils. When I meet a girl or woman to describe about Lift, I would say that Lift is a family for me. I consider Father as my dad and my Lift children as my brothers and sisters. I'm smiling and laughing. It's also because of Lift. I just want to thank you all for helping me and giving me a new life.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. What a powerful message we just heard from Grace. Folks, I have to tell you, these are about to be the most powerful 10 minutes in the entire year for this organization. This is the moment we get to take all of our feelings and convictions and love for the mission of Lift, and we get to do something about it. Right now, we get to make a powerful, tangible difference, united together as a collective from all over this country and world. Like you, I watched this powerful program tonight and am continually humbled and inspired by the magnitude of this mission and the far-reaching impact of the work. LIFT is an acronym which stands for Leading India's Future Today. It is dedicated to developing leadership excellence in motivated and talented youth in Tamil Nadu, India. LIFT provides quality education and a home environment for youth with high potential who would otherwise typically be denied schooling due to limited access to resources. LIFT students and staff are committed to transforming their society from within and to help combat poverty, unemployment, and disease. There was a reoccurring sentiment that stood out to me tonight as I watched this program with you. As we heard these students share stories about finding where they belong and finding a space to explore their creativity and hone their skills, their passion was always coupled with gratitude and a commitment to give back to their communities. Each dreams of the opportunities they will create, and each seeks to improve the lives of others as they do. This is what changes a society. This is a compassionate response to heartfelt gratitude. It is in that spirit that this organization was founded, and it is in that spirit that we are here tonight supporting that cause. Folks, this moment is not just about raising money to provide assistance and opportunity to current and future students. This is about being a catalyst to every single dream that gets realized thereafter. I am asking for your help opening that door so that more students can have these opportunities, so that the next generation of change makers can reach their highest potential. What I know for sure is that education is the best vehicle we have to unlock human potential and to connect to a higher self. Will you join me in helping? Will you join me in helping these students who seek higher ground? Folks, tonight I have the honor of being the bridge between the money and the cause. This moment is all about raising critical funds so that these opportunities can be possible and so that more students can continue to flourish. So ladies and gentlemen, in a moment, I'm gonna open up the bidding at $10,000 and work my way to 100. The ask is that when I arrive at a level that is comfortable, exciting, and inspiring to you, you give a gift of personal significance, and the goal is 100% participation. So right now I ask you to have your phones out in hand and ready to go. We don't have paddles to raise, but we have phones to give, and I promise you that is even more powerful. There is one place to go to do it all, and that is lift-foundation.org/holiday. Again, lift-foundation.org/holiday. We are hundreds strong from all over the country. We are going to propel this work forward into the future, and the goal is 100% participation. Folks, I know we're going to exceed every expectation. I know we are going to raise an unprecedented amount of money, and I know this work is going to continue changing the landscape for young people in India. I know you're going to answer the call tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Let's do this together, folks. Right now, I am opening up the bidding at $10,000. I am looking out at our virtual crowd, hundreds strong from all over this country, for the brave soul that is going to help us lead this charge at the $10,000 level. Ladies and gentlemen, the place to go to do it all is lift-foundation.org/holiday. That is where you go to place your gift and to continue to engage with us. Right now, we are collectively gathered at the $10,000 level. Folks, tonight we are all a cause for good. Again, I am asking for 100% participation at any level. I am asking for your help meeting this moment. We are going to get things started in such a big way, and that starts at this $10,000 level, and my screen just lit up because we received our first gift. Ladies and gentlemen, what an unbelievable way to get this started. I knew you were going to answer the call, and I could not be more grateful. This is absolutely incredible. We are helping students seek higher ground. We are about breaking cycles of poverty. This is about paying it forward. Folks, I want you to think about the fact that at some point in your life, someone may have raised a paddle for you. This is truly an offering. This is truly the chance to change lives. And those donations are starting to come in. My screen is starting to light up. We are gathered right now at the $10,000 level. Folks, again, $10,000 is where we are. lift-foundation.org/holiday. That is where you go to place your gift. We are at the $10,000 level, folks. It's going once. It's going twice. Thank you to our donors at $10,000. What an unbelievable way to start. Oh my goodness. So folks, tonight I'm going to guide you through some tiers of giving and talk about the impact of those levels. If I happen to pass one up before you're able to place your gift, all you have to do is go to the site I am talking about. That is lift-foundation.org/holiday and click on the dollar amount that works for you. Right now, we are taking a step to $6,000. This is our $6,000 level. Folks, we know that education is an absolute superpower, and let me tell you about the impact of this $6,000 level. We are raising unrestricted funds tonight, but I want to show you just how far your dollar goes. At this $6,000 level, you could provide a full 4-year Lift scholarship for one student, including tuition, room and board, and leadership training. Let me repeat that. At this $6,000 level, you are providing a full 4-year Lift scholarship for one student, including tuition, room and board, and leadership training. That is the impact of your dollars right now. Folks, the difference between raising your paddle or not is the difference between a young person of exceptional talent and limited means starting and completing their dream of an education. And here come those gifts. My screen is starting to light up because you are answering that call at the $6,000 level. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, what a powerful way to start. Again, I knew you were going to show generosity tonight, but what an unbelievable way to get this started. You hear it time and time again. Lift is a family. It is meeting the needs of these young people and propelling them forward, guiding and supporting them as they become educated and empowered. Tonight is helping to powerfully shape their path into adulthood. And that is what you are making possible tonight, folks. lift-foundation.org/holiday. That is where you go to place your gift. Again, we are gathered at this $6,000 level that has such huge impact. And here come the gifts again, folks. We are getting a frenzy of giving, and that is exactly what we asked of you, and you are already going above and beyond. On behalf of everybody at this organization, I tell you, I can feel that love and energy, and I send it back to you. This is absolutely incredible. Every single dollar coming back to this organization is doing such important work, and that is what you got to hear about all throughout this night. We are now gathered at the $6,000 level. It's going once, it's going twice. Give it up for our donors at the $6,000 level. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, folks, I am guiding you through tiers of giving, but if I pass up one where you want to give, you will see it when you visit lift-foundation.org/holiday. Simply click it, and it is very easy to navigate from there. Right now, we are all taking a step together to $2,500. Right now, folks, we are gathered at the $2,500 level. Guys, we're all here with a job to do. We know that no one makes it alone, and we all have an investment in the well-being of young people. Again, all throughout our program tonight, you are hearing the impact firsthand. We are absolutely changing lives, and your support is what makes all of this possible. Please continue to give generously, and thank you so much to everybody that already has. Here come the gifts at the $2,500 level. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, with every click of your phone right now, we are changing lives. We are gathered together from all over this country, making these opportunities possible, and I cannot say it enough, folks. This is critical. The difference between raising your paddle or not is the difference of really helping the great leaders of tomorrow be afforded the opportunity that's going to change the trajectory of their life. That is what we are doing right now. We are at the $2,500 level. Folks, continue to give lift-foundation.org/holiday. That is where you want to go. We are at this $2,500 level. And guys, a gift at this level provides Lift uniforms for students for a year. Again, we are raising unrestricted funds, but I want to continue to show you how far these gifts go. $2,500 is where we are. It's going once. It's going twice. Thank you to our donors at $2,500. My screen is lighting up, and there is such electricity and excitement in this room because you are answering the call tonight. You are making these opportunities possible. Folks, please know there is no gift too big or too small. Every single dollar coming back to this organization is truly changing lives and truly shaping a future. Thank you to all of our donors thus far. We are making our way, and right now we are taking a step to $1,500. This is the level when we are going to blow the roof off this place. I absolutely know it. We are at $1,500. Again, lift-foundation.org/holiday. That's where you go to place your donation. And right now we are all gathered at $1,500. Folks, Lift teaches students who they are and what they can uniquely do. It helps them to find their individual voices, and it guides them in seeking opportunities that will continue to elevate them. And again, that is the sentiment you kept hearing come through all the different voices that were part of our program tonight. We are at this $1,500 level, and I am asking for your support. And I can already see that these gifts are starting to come in, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot take our foot off the gas. I want to finish stronger than we ever thought possible, and I know we are going to do huge things at this $1,500 level. Folks, listen to this. At this level, you can support a talented student and provide a full scholarship to Lift for a whole year. Listen to that again. At this level, you can support a talented student and provide a full scholarship to Lift for a whole year. Folks, this moment is truly an offering. It is truly a prayer. This is such an unbelievable opportunity at this $1,500 level to support a talented student and to provide a full scholarship to Lift for an entire year. We know the impact this is going to make. We are unlocking these opportunities that help people, young people, live the truest expression of themselves. And this $1,500 level goes so far, and you understand. And here come the gifts again, ladies and gentlemen. My screen is absolutely lighting up because of the generosity you are sending our way. Truly, it is such a great honor for me to be a voice for this organization and to continue to tell you the gratitude that they have and that I have for the way you are answering the calls tonight. This is really the year to sink our heels in and to help in any way that we can. And again, at this $1,500 level, you are changing lives, as you are certainly at every level. But at $1,500, this is a full scholarship to Lift for a whole year. And every single gift that's coming in is making that possible, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it going. $1,500 is where we are. It is going once. It is going twice. Thank you from the bottom of my heart to all of our donors thus far and to everybody at this $1,500 level. What an unbelievable response we are getting right now. We have just a couple tiers left of giving, and right now we are all collectively taking a step to $500. $500 is where we are. Again, folks, the place to go to do it all is lift-foundation.org/holiday. That's the site to go to give, lift-foundation.org/holiday. And right now we are at $500. Raising your paddle, which is what we're doing right now in our virtual paddleways, says, I am answering the call. It says to these students, I believe the world needs what you have to say, and I'm going to help you get there. Again, this is really the year when we have to collectively gather and we have to make these opportunities possible. When you go to bed tonight, you can lay your head down knowing that you completely changed someone's life. That is what we are doing as a collective right now. Again, we are all over this country, joined together in this moment in a shared love and belief in the mission of Lift, and that is what we are making possible. $500. Here come the gifts. I know it takes a second to navigate that form at lift-foundation.org/holiday. So again, if I pass up a level where you want to give, just kindly click it. We are fostering compassionate global citizens who are encouraged to live the truest expression of themselves. That is the opportunity that you are helping to provide to these incredible, incredible students. And right now we are at $500. It's going once. It's going twice. Thank you to our donors at $500. Oh my goodness, we are making our way, and my screen continues to light up as these gifts come in. I cannot say it enough. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We are hitting the final stretch, and we are going to finish stronger than we ever thought possible. And right now, we are all taking a step to $300. Let me tell you what is going to happen at this $300 level. This is so cool and so exciting. Thanks to an incredibly generous gift from Katie Hobbs at $10,000. We are going to have a match. We are going to double our impact. So right now, I am looking out at our virtual national crowd, and I'm looking for 33 people to give $300. We're going to hit this match faster than we ever thought possible, and that is going to happen right now with all of you. And folks, the reason we really honed in on this $300 level, let me tell you how far this really goes. At this $300 level, you could provide a tablet, accessories, and internet for one student for 9 months. This is what is most needed right now, and this is about giving students access to what they need most. It's about connecting them to the world outside them, widening their lens, and growing their opportunities. Again, a gift at this $300 level provides a tablet, accessories, and internet for one student for 9 months. It is what is most urgently needed right now. And here come the gifts at $300. Folks, you are getting this in record time. I want to hit that match. I want to double our impact right now so we can provide these critical resources to these students that need it so much. Folks, continue to give. $300 is where we are. And again, the site to do it all, lift-foundation.org/holiday. That is where you could go to place your gift. I'm looking for 33 people, and they're already starting to roll in. I know we're going to hit that match in just a moment, but I don't want to stop there. $300 is where we are. We want to double our impact because this is such an important level of giving. This is what is most needed. This is about connecting students to the world outside of their circumstance, and that is what is possible at this $300 level. The gifts are continuing to roll in, folks. Keep it up. We are so close to hitting that match. I know we're going to hit it in just another moment. And we keep hearing it all throughout the night about the importance of education. It's what really, really helps us live the truest expression of ourselves. Lift fosters human connection. Lift is really what makes life richer and more purposeful for the students it serves. And won't you help to continue make that possible? You most certainly are, because I am now just being told we met our match in record time. I knew you were going to answer the call, folks, and you have absolutely obliterated every goal that we knew we were going to hit. Thank you so very much. And again, I'm going to continue to move through some tiers. We have just one left, but that $300 level is so, so important. Just because we met our match, it does not mean we want to stop there. We have big goals because this organization has big goals. $300 is going once. $300 is going twice. Thank you to all of our donors at the $300 level and those that are continuing to give. My screen is still going. Thank you so much. That was absolutely amazing. And right now, folks, we are taking a step to the $100 level. This will be our final tier tonight. Folks, I want you to continue to give. I told you at the top of this, the goal is 100% participation at any level that is comfortable and inspiring to you. Please give a gift of significance and know just how much this is going to change lives and the impact this is going to make as we educate and empower these students, as we lift them beyond their circumstances and give them so many opportunities out in the world. $100 is where we are collectively gathered at our final tier, lift-foundation.org/holiday. That is the place to go to give, and we are now gathered at this $100 level. This work is dedicated to educating the next generation of leaders, and again, I cannot say it enough, this is what you are making possible. Lift provides this tender age group with a safe space to express creativity, promote culture and tradition, and to embrace positive values. This is what unlocks hope, and this is what really shifts the society. But folks, hope really involves planning. It's not just about strength of will. It's about a safe and loving place to land that educates and empowers, and that is what this organization does. Here come the gifts at $100, folks. You are on a frenzy of giving at home, and again, I promise you, I could feel that love and energy you are sending our way, and I send it right back to you with such immense gratitude. $100, folks. This is our final tier of giving, and I want these gifts to continue coming in. We're going to finish stronger than we ever thought possible. Here come those gifts over and over and over again at $100, folks. Again, please don't take your foot off the gas. Please continue to keep this organization in the center of your heart, and please continue to give generously. We are so incredibly grateful for all that you are doing tonight. lift-foundation.org/holiday. That is the place to go. Ladies and gentlemen, I know these gifts are continuing to come in. I know you're all at home on your phones giving, and we feel it and we appreciate it so very much. On behalf of everybody at this organization, thank you from the bottom of my heart. What a great pleasure it has been and a great honor it has been for me to serve as a voice for them and to be with you this evening and to have served part of the evening with you. We appreciate it so very much. Again, there is no gift too big or too small. Every single dollar coming back to this organization is doing incredible, incredible things. Folks, when you go to that site, there's also an option to click Other. So please give any amount that works for you, even if it falls outside of the increments I named tonight. And again, no gift too big or too small. Our almost live auction closes at 10 p.m. Those are those two incredible trips we talked about. And our giving site will remain open until Friday. So we want to give you guys the opportunity to continue to give and to encourage those you love to do the same. So again, lift-foundation.org/holiday. That will remain open until Friday. Again, it has been such a great privilege for me to have spent part of this evening with you. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and thank you for all of the generosity you show this organization all throughout the year, and that you've certainly shown here tonight. And as we close out our evening, once again, here's Father Jamels. Thank you.
I am deeply touched and moved beyond words by the generosity of each and everyone here. I want to thank each and every one of you for signing in and for helping us secure this important life-changing education for our children for this year. And God bless you all. Thank you.
All right, folks, Ravi Baichwal back again. I hope you thought that was totally incredible. All those speeches, that gratitude. You see your assistance in action. And to have the entertainment that goes with it, it has been a blessing to be a part of all of that. So thank you very much. You have helped this evening to make some really amazing things happen. And remember, you are the fabric. You really are the fabric of this outstanding organization. You're the key to the talent and the successes that you witnessed here this evening. And Lift simply could not exist without your generosity. So with that, on behalf of Father Jamels and Grace and Selvin and all the folks who are behind the great work of Lift, those amazing students, good night, and thank you for supporting this great organization.